Hey, me, Callie Carroll. Good morning, sunshine.
Morning, sunshine.
Good morning, sunshine.
Good morning, sunshine's daily dose of perspective.
Good morning, sweet baby sunshines. Good morning, sunshines. Let's get started.
Good morning, sunshines. It's so great because I started this and I actually don't know what I'm going to look like because I'm doing my other video thing. Anywho, we're talking about embracing our inner child or our inner mother of dragons in my case this morning because my babies are going to be dragons for Halloween. I don't even know what that means because I don't watch the TV. But that doesn't make sense to most of you right this second. So let's just segue. Say good morning, sunshine, and share something that you're grateful for. That's always how we start off, is not like out loud to your friend, although you could do that, but I mean more like in the comments that I know that you're here. Good morning, sunshines. I'm grateful that I basically am Peter Pan and I have not grown up. I don't know. I feel like growing up is for the birds. Actually, John Carroll did tell me the other day, because I've been cleaning the house so much and doing this like Marie Kondo system this month with our book club. He's like, you are just getting grown up. I'm like, in my 44 years of life, I guess I'm starting, but I still refuse to grow all the way up. And that's why we're talking about the inner child today. And of course, because it's Halloween. And I just think that some of you guys could use some encouragement, or somebody in your life could use the encouragement. Okay, so let me just explain what's happening here because I have to take it off because it's itching. It's Halloween. I just expressed this. And my kids are both being dragon zombies, because why wouldn't you be both a dragon and a zombie? That just makes sense. You can do two things and combine them into something awesome. And I asked everybody, hey, my kids are being dragons. What should I be? And they said, you should be from Game of Thrones, or Thrones Before the Games, or what throne comes before I don't know. The Mother of Dragons. And I was trying to find me a long blonde wig to pull this off in some like sort of super fashionable Mother of Dragons outfit. Anyways, we'll work more on that later because, oh geez. Hoo-wee! Itchy, yeah. So that's what I'm gonna figure out today. I'm gonna make it up. So here's the thing. Uh, as many of us grow up, we think that that's supposed to look a certain way, and that we're supposed to show up a certain way, and that we're supposed to present ourselves a certain way, and we're not supposed to do this or that anymore because we are now in the grown-up category. And there are a lot of people out there who feel that they have to like create this different type of presentation that isn't embracing their inner child. And I'm not trying to say that we should all go walking around acting a fool all the time, but there is this like inner playfulness that we all have. And it's interesting because before Witten's diagnosis, every time that I would meet with someone about my energy work or my like Reiki or different things, they always said how like I wasn't embracing the play as much as I could, not should, but like as much as would benefit me. And I was like, man, I feel like I'm like this really playful, kind of like crazy, whatever sort of person, but I wasn't making this full connection with my inner child, my desire to play, and really combining that with my babies, now having the two little ones, a 4 and a 5-year-old, and just getting down and playing with them, playing on my own, figuring out what really brings me joy, whether that's puzzling or dancing in my backyard beach, or like just this morning, Whit and John and the boys wanting to, they're playing like dragons and they're slaying me and all the different things, and how that interaction can bring connection between our children and us. And it's such a great conversation on Halloween, especially, right? Because a lot of parents will just kind of, they'll take their kids out trick-or-treating, but they'll kind of skip the festivities of like, I don't really need to dress up. And you don't have to, but it could be fun. Your kids could have fun watching their parents have fun. You could, instead of trying to maintain that presentation, you could get a little silly and goofy with them and help support them to know that being authentic in your skin and getting a little silly and having fun is okay, because we've just recently talked about how they are watching how you show up. And if you're showing up one as like, oh, well, that's childish, or like, I don't do that anymore. They can be observing that and really seeing what it is. It's a fear of judgment, right? Seeing it for what it is. And isn't it crazy to watch our elementary school kids and how they do already have this fear of judgment and they're trying to show up a certain way. I follow somebody on, I don't know, TikTok or somewhere. And when the Stanley Cups were like really a thing, she was talking about how, I think it was like middle school or like fourth, fifth grade, how these kids were being so mean to one another because they needed to do things a certain way. And then there was this fear of judgment if they didn't have a Stanley, and they were just being little witches at each other. And again, that's just a comparison of how when we show up, and we show up with a fear of judgment, thinking that things have to be done a certain way, how they see that and then they embrace that and then they carry that through their lives, which is not really a great way to carry ourselves through our lives. It's much more fun to, I don't even want to say like only be judging yourself because that's ridiculous, but just to it be embracing your full inner self, your full inner child, all of the different pieces of you without worry of what other people think. So today's just encouragement for you. Whether you're watching this on Halloween or not, if it's not Halloween, maybe don't go trick or treating. That might be a little odd, but give it a shot, I suppose. I don't think people are going to have candy. But if it's not Halloween for you when you're watching, then this could just be embracing your inner child in play in other ways, right? And if you are watching on Halloween, going out and maybe going the extra step, maybe actually deciding, even if it's something small, some way to participate with your kids or play with your kids or interact with them on a holiday to show them that you're able to get down on their level and join them in that type of play, if that makes sense. So we're short and sweet today because I got to go figure out what the heck this mother dragon lady wears. If you guys have suggestions, go ahead and just let me know. I got a lot of interesting stuff from our storage wars. I've got some crazy ass dresses. I do have a coat that's like perfect. It's like a medieval coat. I've been wearing it for years. I don't know why that is, but that's because it's my style and I choose to do what I want to do. All right. Good morning, sunshines. Thank you for joining me today on Halloween and all of this splendor. I'll let you know how this outfit goes. Whoa, pretty good hair match though. Huh? How about that? That's kind of weird. That could be embarrassing if I was embarrassed, but I'm not. All right. Love you guys. Good morning, sunshines. Don't forget, perspective reveals miracles. And we'll talk with you next time. Tomorrow. Bye.
Thanks for joining, and don't forget to subscribe and, of course, share with your friends. Guys, that's how we impact more lives. All right, see you next time.